Ayan, good morning everyone. Magandang umaga po. Welcome to the Daily Grind. Today we're going to be talking about the part 2 of the things you need to know about Forex. So again, this is part 2 na ha. So if ever dito kayo napunta, just go down to the video description. Meron po sa video description. May part 1 po dyan na link so that you can go to yesterday's episode about paano kumita sa Forex. Siguro brief introduction. It's basically a summary of everything you need to know about Forex before you start. So please do go to the part 1 video if ever you're watching the part 2 already. Pwede nyo naman panoorin to ng live today. Okay? So, but make sure you go to part 1 para baka hindi nyo maintindihan ang ibang parts nito kasi kahapon ito diniscuss. Ayan. So, while we're waiting for the audiences to kick in, I'm gonna read a few comments from you guys. If you have any requests that you want to talk about in the future, please post it in the comments. Okay, so again, this is recorded live. So if you're watching the replay, pasensya na muna. Siguro move it to around 5 more minutes. It's 8:33 right now. So mga 8:40, 5 to 7 minutes. So 10 minutes of the video, you can move to 10 minutes so that you can go directly to the discussion. Ayan, alright. Good morning. Kamustahin na natin ang international market. We are seeing a very good bounce on the international market. If you've been monitoring the international market last night, green sila, so that's a good sign. But still, we're not yet out of the woods. It's still not a good. We don't really have a confirmation that it's gonna be a reversal already and tapos na yung downtrend ng international markets. But nonetheless, that's already a very good sign. Gold dropped a lot last night because nagpuntahan na naman sa stocks kasi. So, gold, maraming sigurong pulahan sa gold if ever you're holding a long position kay gold. So, be sure you know how to handle your trades. Okay? Yan, Forex pag-uusapan natin ngayon. If you have any questions, just post it in the comments while we do the discussions. Okay? Yan. Down ko muna ang audio para hindi ka na maingay. Alright. So, yes. Edgar Galang, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Please make a video about Fed. Then, I want to know more. Is this the Fed cut rates? You mean by the federal cut rates? Diba, alam niyo po, we'll talk about that because that is part of the fundamentals of basically stocks. Usually sa stocks ang na-affectaran ng Fed cut rates. Alam niyo naman, whenever you trade stocks, there is an interest rate that you pay the government, diba? And the government can cut the interest rates, right? Meaning yung tax. Pwede lang i-cut yung rates para mas ganahan yung mga tao na mag-trade or mag-invest. Right? That's why they do it so that it can boost their stock markets because ang ganda mag-invest pag maliit lang ang tax, diba? Dito sa Pilipinas, medyo malaki ang tax but hindi naman the small players, we don't really feel it that much kasi maliit lang naman pera linalagay natin. But sa US kasi, they're putting in millions of dollars in the market and if ever taxan mo $1 million, laki ng tax nun, right? So, malaki yung pera kasi yon. But yeah, we'll talk more about that. Those are the things that you need to check out in the market whenever it comes out. It usually affects the market. Michael Sarmiento, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning din. Michael Chan, good morning po sa lahat. Good morning din. Edgar Galang. Yung Fed kasi kapag may news, galaw agad market eh. Thank you. Yes, sige. We'll make a full video about this one of these days because these are the things you need to consider. Consider in your investing and trading. Definitely. Okay. Ito, nasagot ko na ibang question na nasulat ko dito. Forex and hedging strategies. Yan. Forex, we're talking about Forex right now. Hedging strategies, wala pa hedging. We'll talk about that in the future. Michael Sarmiento, good morning. Michael Chan, morning sa lahat. Edgar Galang, yan. Francis Wayland, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Marims, good morning po. Good morning din. And Ed Siervo, good morning. Sir Lloyd, good morning then. So yes, before we start the discussion, I want to show to you the charts of what you can expect in a Forex trading. Ganito mo nakikita niyo yung charts sa Forex trading. Meron nitong selling, meaning kung ibebenta mo ang positions mo, kung meron kang positions, this is what is the price you will be able to sell it right away. You can set what selling price you want to put if ever ibebenta mo yung mga binili mo. Right? So, if isa-set mo yan sa, for example, the price right now is 1.2 1.2822. Gusto mo ito ibenta at 1.2830 right here. 'Di ba? 2822 ngayon, 2823 na ngayon. Gusto mo ibenta at 1.2830. Pwede po yan. When you click on sell, you just click on order and then you put in what price you want to sell at 1.2830. Then hindi mabebenta yan. Mamaya pa yan mabebenta kung ang market price is at 1.2830. But if you wanna close it right now, right away, you can kasi, right? So if you close it at right now, the selling market selling is 1.2823, then dyan mo mabebenta sa presyo na yan ang positions mo. So that's something you need to consider. Also, yung buying naman, kung gusto mong bumili, mas mataas siya kaysa sa selling because we need to consider in here yung spread or ito yung mga charges. Both ways na yan. Isang beses mo lang makikita. Ito na yung buying and the selling already. Kung napapansin nyo, if you're trading in the Philippine Stock Exchange, binili nyo ng, for example, binili nyo si Jollibee at 180 pesos. Pag bili mo 180 pesos, you're gonna notice nga, kahit na 182 na yung presyo ng market, negative pa rin kayo. That's the spread right there. Yun yung charges andyan. Nakita, kasi the moment you buy, meron kasi charges yan. So nagne-negative ka agad. Okay, dito sa Forex or sa eToro or the international market, nakikita nyo yung charges beforehand through the spread. So, alam niyo na magkano yung difference or magkano yung mababawas per unit na per unit na binili ninyo. Okay? So, Michael Chan, regarding po sa pro chart ni eToro, wala po ba option mag-save aside dun sa i-type ulit yung dating naka-save na? Sana meron option na save kung ano po yung naka-open template. Thanks po. Yes, nasa save po ito. Right, meron ako dito right here. So, meron dyan sa pro charts dito sa taas. And then meron dyan saved layouts. Yan. So I have my saved layouts right here. Masasave niyo po yan. This is for Michael Chan if you're using if you want to use eToro. It's 8:39, one more minute. Edgar Galang, thank you so much, Sir Lloyd. I will watch later ang YouTube ni Laika. Thank you so much. Right? Laika has a YouTube channel and nag-post ako about that. So I'm gonna be asking a little favor from you guys. I hope I've earned this. May post ako about Laika's YouTube channel. If you can subscribe to that also, that will make my daughter very happy. Her happiness is my happiness too. So, yan po yung favor na hinihingi ko sa inyo. Just subscribe to her channel also. She'll be very happy with it. Right. So, yeah. Let's go to the discussion. Forex part 2. Let me just prepare the slide. Alright. Yan. So, kahapon, a little review. We talked about Forex, what is Forex, ano yung mga paano ka makapag-trade sa Forex, ano ba yung buy and sell, paano ka makaka-buy, paano ka makaka-sell, and the things you need to know, a little about leveraging, and ayun, those are the things that we discussed na dapat malaman ninyo. So now, it's part 2. How much can I buy or sell? Magkano ba ang pwede kong bilhin at ibenta sa Forex, right? You cannot just buy $1 in euro. Para sa market yan. Example, bibili ka ng itlog sa supermarket. Hindi ka mabili ng isang itlog lang. You have to buy 1 tray or 1 dozen, di ba? So, you call that lot sa Forex. In stocks, lots din ang tawag dyan, di ba? You cannot just buy $1 or euro. They come in lots of either. Ito yung pinaka common, which is 1,000 units of currency, which is called the micro lot. Meron 10,000 units, that's called a mini lot, or 100,000 units, that's the standard depending on your broker, na type of account that you have. So, depende po yan sa broker ninyo. Most Forex brokers use this. I use eToro, and hindi po lots ang ginagamit nila. What they do is exposure po, right, which is $1,000. So, I'm gonna explain to you what that means, right? For example, let's try to buy USD CAD, right? USD Canadian dollars against Canadian dollars. So USD CAD is going up right now. It's on an uptrend. So this is very good. Okay? Here, if you wanna buy, tingnan nyo po, if ever magkano yung nasa account ninyo, $200 initial deposits natin, diba? 200 initial deposit, and then times 1 lang, hindi pwede. Magre-revert siya back to 1,000. Okay? Bakit? Because the minimum exposure here in eToro sa broker na ito is $1,000. But, yun po yung mabibili ninyo. Basically, yun na yung unit ni eToro, $1,000 Meron ditong units, meron ditong units, 1,000 for USD CAD units, which is also, and if you click on an amount, $1,000 dollars din. Okay? Pwede nyo po i-click dito, units or amount. Okay? Minimum position size for USD CAD is $1,000, but yung units niya aabot naman sa $1,000. So that's how you do it. Okay? So let's try daw si USD JPY kasi ito mas maliit. Okay, trade. So let's try it. Minimum exposure times 1. Then let's try $200. Ayan, so bakit $20,000? 200. Right, so minimum position size for USD JPY is 1,000 units. Pwede ring per unit nila is $1. So basically sa eToro, $1,000 yung para makabili ka. Right? So yun po yung basically unit nila. Right? So you have to have an exposure of $1,000 in eToro so that you can trade. Other brokers, by unit sila. So, if ever umaabot naman 1.3, 1,000 units of a 1.3 price is $1,300 per trade ang pwede mong kunin sa ibang brokers. Okay? So, it really depends on the brokers. Also, meron pang mas maliit na unit dyan, but usually hindi natin pinapansin ng mga brokers yan unless napaka-special ninyo na tao na ina-allow nila yan. But usually they don't. Okay? So, what if I don't have $1,000? Sir Lloyd, wala akong $1,000. Meron ako $200 lang. Can I still trade? Yes, you can. With margin trading or leveraging. Right? Leveraging, line-leverage natin. Right? What is leveraging? We'll talk about leveraging. Para kahit $50 lang meron ka, pwede ka mag-trade ng Forex. Right? What if you only have $20? Yes, pwede ka mag-trade ng Forex with just $20. Yung budget ninyo. Pwede po yan through leveraging. What is leveraging? Leveraging is a term used for trading with borrowed capital. Humihiram kayo ng capital. Since the smallest lot is in 1,000 units, you need an exposure of that amount. For example, an exposure minimum is $1,000. Like for example, sa eToro, $1,000. Sorry, yung slide ko. Sorry. Ayan, so I don't have enough money to buy $1,000. Can I still trade? Ito yung leverage. Ito yung binabasa ko kanina. Hindi ko pala na-share. So, since the smallest lot is in 1,000 units, you need an exposure of that amount. For example, an exposure minimum is 1,000 USD. So, basically, sa eToro, nakita nyo kanina, for me to be able to buy, I need an exposure of $1,000. Okay? So, 1,000 na ina-allow niya. Makita niyo po dyan, ina-allow niya. But, if ever I only have $20, tingnan niyo po, $20, and then I hit on enter, yung amount na ilalagay ko, $20 lang, nagiging 1,000 ulit kasi that's the minimum. Okay? So, how will you be able to trade with your $20? What if $20 na natira sa portfolio mo? Yun lang ang pera mo. Gusto mo i-trade today. Then, you can use $20 with, let's leverage it to $20 times, no, not times 20, times 50. Okay. So, here now, kasi times 50 natin yung pera natin. So, $20 times 50, abot ba? $20 times 50. Yan, times 50. $25 pala. So, at least, kung $20 man lang, pwede kayo mag 100 na leverage. 25 yung, yan, 2,500 na. Kung magwa 100 tayo. Yan. So, $20. Let's say $20. 25 yung minimum nila. Makapasok with $25. Then, you just leverage it to times 100. I don't really trade on those very small amounts kasi. So, this is the first time I've entered 25. Right? But for example, you only have $25 to $50. You leverage it times 100 or times 50 so that your exposure will be multiplied. Diba? Diba, minimum exposure is $1,000. If you multiply your $25 to 100, then that means that's 2,500 worth of exposure. And that you already hit the minimum, so you will be able to trade already with your $25. Okay? Ganun po siya. so that you can trade with the small amount. So basically, saan galing yung 2,500, Sir Lloyd? $25 lang ang pera ko. That is leveraging for you. You are basically borrowing money from your broker. You're asking your broker to, can you please multiply my money to 100 times so that I can trade? That's leveraging. Okay? And since, let's continue natin yung slide. So, if in case you only have 50 USD to invest, you can leverage it by 20 times to hit the $1,000 minimum exposure. Let's use that example. So, let's use $50 and then times 20. So, we hit the exposure of 1,000. So, it's allowed now. So, $50, nakalagay ko ng $50 since I used 20 leverage. So, 50 times 20 is 1,000. So, I asked the broker, I asked eToro to what do you call this? To multiply my money 20 times so that I can hit the minimum exposure of trading of $1,000. Okay? So, that's leveraging. Ang maganda nito is I only risk $50. Okay? Kung gumalaw for example, if gumalaw si USD CAD ng, let's say, ng 10%. Let's say ng 10%, gumalaw, malaki na yung 10%. Siguro, realistically, napaganda 1%. What if gumalaw paakyat si USD CAD ng 1%? Okay. So, 1% ang ginalaw niya. Meaning, sa 50%, sa $50 ko, if it moved just 10%, 1%, then meaning, ang 1% ng $50 is $5. $5 lang. Diba? But, since I leverage it to times 20, yung 1% na kinita ko, magta times 20 din. Kasi, diba, I borrowed money na times 20 yung pera ko. So, yung yung $50 ko naka-multiplied ng 20, meaning 1,000 yung exposure. Now, what is 1% of $1,000? 1% of $1,000 is 100. Diba? So, instead kanina na 1% ng 1% ng 50 is, ang 10% is 5, diba? No. Yeah. 5 and 10%, so 1% is 0.5. Instead of just naguguluhan ako sa math, but basically, what I'm gonna be earning is $100 for a 1% gain. Okay? Sa 50% ko. Because naka times 20 siya. Right? Naka times 20 na leverage. So, instead, kanina na 0.5 lang ang kinita ko. 0.5 ba? Tama? Or $5, di ba? 1%. 5 times 10 is 50. So, that should be 10%. Math. I hate math. But anyways, naka times 20 yung gains ko. So, instead of just earning 1% of my $50, di ba, pag kumikita ka ng 1% sa $50, ang liit lang. Sobrang liit ng pera na yan. But since naka times 20, yung 1% ko nag times 20, so I'm earning 20% because of leverage. So, I will be earning $100 for my $50. Yung 1% na gain na yan, nag times 2 ang pera ko. Okay? So, laki because of leveraging. That's the power of leveraging. But basically, you leverage so that you can hit the exposure, and if ever you're confident with your trade, if ever sure ka sa trade mo, ang ganda ng news. I know USD is gonna go up against Canadian dollars. I will use leverage so that kahit maliit lang ang capital ko, the knowledge that I have, I will take advantage of it and lalaki ang pera ko. So you can use leverage even times 400. You can do that with eToro. Okay? Pero remember, this is a double-edged sword. Times 400 ang gains mo dito, pero magta-times 400 din ang losses mo. So sa maliit na galaw ng USD CAD, maubos kagad yung $50 mo. Pag naubos yung $50 mo, maka-close out yung positions. Okay? So, that's the downside of leveraging also. Ang laki rin ng losses mo if ever mali ka. So, use leverage wisely. Okay? I have a webinar that will teach you how to use leverage properly. Andyan po sa video description, meron pong registration link. If you register with that webinar link, You will get access to my previous webinars. Andun po, we talked about leveraging also, when to use times 50, times 100, times 30, when to use this leverage numbers. Strategy rin kasi yan. So, more about that on a different webinar. Enroll sa webinar na yan. Ang requirements lang po dyan is create an account using my link. My link po ako for creating an eToro account if you want to trade with us with eToro. If you create an account with eToro, kahit hindi nyo po fundan yan, you can already access the webinars and that. So that link is very powerful. Meron tayong webinar this March 7. So if you want to enroll with that, meron tayong co-speaker dyan, si Mr. Arfi Gavillanes. Arfi Gavillanes won the trading competition of eToro with real money last December. He won $5,000. Yung gains niya for that month was almost 500%. Meaning, kung may 100,000 ka noon, naging 600,000 yung pera mo. Okay? So, that's he was very successful. He was very successful in his trading and he's gonna be sharing his experience. Also, my day trading, you can access the day trading. Sa mga nag-register na, you should have, we already emailed half of you. We are gonna be emailing the second half. Yung mga bago lang nag-register, please expect an email today. Pero yung mga noon pa nag-register, you should already have received an email from us. May instructions po dan to join us the private group. And once na-join na kayo dyan, andun na po yung webinar ni Miss RB Necesito. You watch that first so that you will be acquainted with trading with gold. Right? May instructions po doon and a few videos I want you to watch to understand the basics if ever hindi nyo po alam yan. Okay? So, March 7, join the webinar. That's a webinar for trading commodities. Para rin pong Forex yan. Same mechanics here. Iba lang, same mechanics with Forex. Ang commodities, you're trading gold, oil, platinum, etc. That's still money markets. Nakaka-trade din kayo dyan. Same concept. It's just that iba yung mechanics na nagpapagalaw niya. Mechanics meaning fundamentals. Iba yung news kasi for example stocks sa US is affected by their economy. Iba naman ang mga news na nagpapagalaw sa gold and oil. Okay, so please join that so that you'll understand more. Okay, so before we continue, let me read the comments of everyone here. Regarding po sa pro chart, nabasa na natin to. Elder Galang, thank you so much, Sir Lloyd. I will watch later. Nabasa na rin natin. Roderick Lee. Morning, sir. Paki-check. I already registered the session this Saturday pero wala po ako natanggap na email. ID is KCPearl26. Wait, yung mga recently nag-register lang, you will be receiving an email today. Yung mga first half, nasagot ko na, nasendan ko na ng email. Ang daming tao eh. We have almost 400 registrants for the webinar. So, that's amazing. So, yung mga first 200 na emailan ko na kahapon, the second half will be emailed. We will be emailing them today. So, please expect an email today. Roderick Lee, thank you. You're welcome. Michael Sarmento, Sir Lloyd, ano po yung YouTube channel ng daughter mo po? Right, this is my daughter's YouTube channel. This is Laika's YouTube channel. Paano ko ba i-send yung YouTube channel ko na link? youtube.com. Right. So yeah, give me 1 minute. I'll give you the link. Pasensya na po. My channel. Ayan, so, this is my daughter's YouTube channel. I don't know if it's gonna load. Ayan, yan po yung YouTube channel niya. Nasa comments po. If you can click on it and click on subscribe, that will be a very big help. Pasensya na po sa plug kasi may nagtanong eh. Right, Arfe, good morning. Ayan, good morning, Arfe. Is here. He's our co-speaker. Maris Canavides, good morning po. Good morning. Michael Chan, paano po maalis yung cap na 49% gain na automatic TP close po kasi? Michael Chan, so meaning nag-gain ka ng 49% in your trading. Congratulations. 49% is very good gains for a trade. So if ever naglagay ka ng $1,000, 49%, meaning nag-gain ka ng $500 in just one trade. That's amazing. 400 registered. Wow, see you Saturday. Ayan, na-overwhelmed na si RP. Ayan, so yeah, I'll be answering that question really quick for eToro, okay? May question kasi si Michael Chan. So, here is, mayroon kasing take profits dito. Whenever you trade, there's automatically take profits. Let's just go with $1,000. Leverage is times 1 para madali lang yung math natin. Ang hirap kasi ng math. So, automatically, may 500 take profits dyan. Diba? So, that means 50%. Pag nag-gain ka na ng 50%, automatically magta-take profits yung position mo. That's a good thing about trading in eToro. Hindi ka kailangan gising all the time. Hindi ka kailangan nakaupo. If you have a desired profit that you are targeting, pag na-hit na yan, automatically ibebenta ni eToro yung position mo, and kahit natutulog ka, if you gain that, then that's automatically trading. Then meron din siyang automatic stop loss. This is very important for you. This is part of our discussion. Stop loss is very important because you have to manage your risk. Okay? So for example, so $1,000 mo, ang gusto mong i-risk, pag natalo ako nito, ang gusto kong mawala is $100 lang. So you can edit the stop loss. Click on stop loss and then go to amount. Naka 500 po siya. Let's change it to $100 of my position. So that means if ever yung $1,000 ko is losing, mali ako sa trade, and I'm losing already $100, which is 10% of my position. If I lose $100, then automatically i-close ni eToro yung position ko. So I will be able to save the $900 left on my money. Okay? So I'm only risking 10%. So yung $900 ko, pwede ko pa i-trade sa susunod na magandang position. Okay? So kahit tulog ka, ma-hit yung stop loss mo, automatically i-close ng eToro yan. So that's the good thing about automatic stop loss. Kahit hindi mo mabantayan, pag na-hit na yung stop loss mo, lalabas ka. And this will help you with trading with your emotions, kasi usually, pag nagtatrade kayo, natatakot kayo mag-stop loss, automatically na gagawin ng eToro yan. So, there's no emotions involved anymore in your trading. Okay? So, here's the same with take profits. What if you wanna erase the take profits, gusto nyo mas more than 50% pa? You can click on this. Pag na-click nyo po yan, click on amount kasi naka-rate yan. So, click on amount. Then, so, ang amount, if ever gusto nyo po 100%, so that's $1,000 times 100%, that's $2,000, so that's another $1,000. Okay, so if I gain $1,000 from my $1,000, right, yung kita ko is times 2, bale, another $1,000. So my take profit now is 999. So, but if you really want to remove that, meron pong no TP dito na button sa baba. So, click on no TP, then there's no, napansin nyo po, no TP na siya. So, kahit na ilang percent pa yan, kahit 500% na yung gains mo, hindi pa rin i-close ni eToro yan. So, you can control it this way. Same with stop loss. Pwede kayong asan yung no TP dito? Hindi pwedeng no TP sa Forex. So, pwede, wala siyang stop loss. Okay? I mean, hindi pwede tanggalin ang stop loss. You should set a stop loss. It's very strict. Okay? Michael Chan sa gold po kagabi. Right, sa gold kagabi, wow, yung gains mo kagabi kay gold, amazing, right? Congratulations. Oh, nga pala. Here's the 1-day chart of gold. Yung 4-hour chart niya. Right, this was the spike last night and then nagrally na naman kaagad. So, galing, right? Congratulations with trading gold, right? So, you can earn a lot with trading gold. Michael Chan is already earning in gold. He's doing well in his trading. Ganda, oh. May rally dito, and then there's the upward trend right there. So, laki ng kita niyan. Joyce Banti, good morning sir. $900 babalik ba automatically sa balance? Yes, if ever ma-stop loss kayo, yung $900 nyo, babalik sa balance yan, and then you can trade your $900 again wherever you want to. Joyce Bantige, kapag nag-take profits, tuloy pa rin ba trading niya using the original amount? Pag nag-take profits yan, i-close yung, hindi lang yung profits ang ita-take niya. I-close niya yung buong position. So, that's how take profit works. So, mako-close yung trade mo, right? So, you get back the $1,000 plus the gains mo, and then you can trade that again. Use that to trade in the future to open new positions. Okay? Yung take profits is not only taking the profits, but basically it will close the position to lock in your profits and get back your investment. Very good question from Michael and Joyce Mantigue. Okay? So, let's continue. So, nasa leveraging tayo kanina. Remember, more about leveraging in the webinar. It's a very useful tool para kahit napakaliit lang ng capital ninyo, pwede kayong mag-trade sa Forex pa rin. Okay? Pero, it's a powerful tool, but it's also a double-edged sword, meaning napaka-powerful niya rin umubos ng pera ninyo if you don't know what you're doing. So, please use leverage wisely. Alright? Leveraging is very dangerous, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Ed Shervo Jr., sir, pag may time po, pwede po pa-explain yung trailing stop loss feature ni eToro. Thanks. Yes, we will talk about that. Medyo mahaba-haba kasi yan to explain trailing stop loss. Okay. So, next thing you need to understand when you trade Forex is the rollover fees. Rollover. What is a rollover? For positions opened at your broker's cut-off time, usually 5 o'clock p.m. EST. Right? So, lahat po, same ito. 5 p.m., 5 o'clock PST. So, 5 o'clock is 1300 EST. And to ano ba yung Pacific time? Ayan. Right, so Pacific time ba tayo? I'm not sure. +8 tayo di ba? In Philippines na lang. EST in Philippines. Right, that's 2 a.m. Alas 2 ng madaling araw. Ang 1300. No, 1300 is alauna. So, 1700 yung 5 p.m. 1700 is 6 a.m. Alas 6 ng umaga dito sa atin yung cut-off time ng mga brokers. Okay, there is a daily rollover interest rate that trader either pays or earns depending on your leverage and position on the market. Okay, so may overnight fees po ito. Dapat ma-close nyo na yung positions nyo before 6 o'clock. I'm not sure with the time daylight saving, baka nag-move ito. But before 6 a.m., dapat na-close nyo na yung positions ninyo so that you can avoid the overnight fees. May overnight fees po yan. Since every currency trade involves borrowing one currency to buy another, diba? You are buying, for example, USD CAD. You are buying USD CAD over Canadian dollars, diba? So depende po 'yan. Since the currency involves borrowing one currency to buy another, interest rollover charges are part of forex trading. So may overnight fees po 'yan. No, basically you are using USD to buy Canadian dollars. Tama ba? No, mali. So, you're buying 1 USD using Canadian dollars kasi pag lumaki yung USD mo, lalaki yung pera mo. So, yan, tama. But, basically, it's borrowing. Okay? Basically, you're borrowing money in Forex. That's why may mga interest rates. So, I'm gonna show to you how to see the interest rates dito sa Forex. So, we are looking at, let's look at Euro USD. So, Euro over USD. Okay? So, if ever nagugulo kayo bakit may dalawang pair yan, it's a pair Euro and USD. So, basically you're betting that Euro is gonna go up against USD. Okay? So, if you think Euro is gonna go up in compared to USD, if Euro's economy is better than US right now, so Euro should go up. So, you buy Euro USD. So, this is Euro over USD. Okay, yun yung pair niya. Nasa episode kahapon explaining the pairs. But anyways, here, if you wanna buy Euro USD, so this is what happens. So if ever, let's say, hindi lang kayo mag-leverage and then you put $1,000, time check, it's 905. So dito po sa baba, so I'm for a $1,000 exposure with times 1 leverage, so meaning hindi ako nagle-leverage, yung overnight fees niya nasa baba. So pinapakita ni eToro yan. So aside sa spread na binabayaran ninyo, if you hold your position every night, right, every close, may overnight fees yan. Right? Pag lumagpas ka na 6 a.m., matcha-chargean ka nito. But it's very small. For a $1,000 exposure, I have 0.09 cents of overnight fees. Mas malaki ang weekend fees, right? So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, basically the Saturday and Sunday, so 0.27. Okay, tatlong overnight yan tatlong weekend nights yan diba? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 9 times 3 is 0.27. Okay, So 0.27 ang fee sa weekend. So please do not open a position on a Friday to hold it on the next for if you're day trading forex already kasi mas malaki ang charge. Pag Lunes, ang laki ng charge tapos hindi gumalaw yung position yun, sayang yung pera, 'di ba? So that's overnight fees. Tsaka when you leverage, also if you use leverage, mas malaki ang overnight fees, 'di ba? May leverage, may overnight fees kasi basically just trading it, you're borrowing currency, so may interest rate yan. Okay, now because of leveraging, the definition of leveraging is borrowing capital from your broker to multiply your money, right? So there's borrowing again, may interest rate din yan, and the interest rate is also overnight. Okay, so if ever maklose niyo before 6 a.m., then you won't be paying these overnight fees. So yun yung kagandahan yan. So you have to close within the day also. Okay, so here, if for example, I leverage to let's say times 50. Ito yung mga 30 to 50 yung common ginagamit ng mga nagte-trade talaga. So let's say for example, I only use $50 and then I use 50 leverage. So my overnight fees is 0.22. Right here, makikita nyo po kaagad yan. Okay? 0.22. Don't worry about this. Kasi kung nagde-day trade naman kayo, most probably if you're leveraging, then you're day trading, meaning within the day, i-close nyo rin kaagad, hindi kayo ma-hit ng overnight fees. So that's okay. Okay, you're borrowing money within the day for free if ever hindi nyo lang i-overnight yan. Okay? So you should take this into consideration also, yung rollovers. Okay? Another thing you need to consider, meron pa, interest is earned on the one that is bought. If you're buying currency with a higher interest rate, then meron ding minsan na hindi kayo makukuhanan ng interest rate. Pag mas mataas yung interest rate sa binabay mo kaysa sa binaborrow mo, yung interest rate will be differential will be positive, then you will earn interest as a result. Usually, example nito is USD JPY. Minsan kasi nagpa-positive yung interest rate yun. So meaning if you hold this overnight, kumikita ka pa ng pera additional. So that's one way to earn also, but you have to be very vigilant with this. We don't usually use this strategy if ever you're day trading, but in forex you're usually day trading, so it's not really something you need to look into. Magno-nosebid kayo dyan. So I won't discuss about that further. Okay? So let's go back to the slides. Bakit ko na-close yung slide? Alright, so ito PIP. What is a PIP? PIP is a unit of measurement to express the change in value between two currencies. Right? If USD CAD moves from 1.2000, yan. So usually 4 decimal places yan, ha. Hindi, sumobra yung akin. Naging 4. Okay. So if USD CAD moves from 1.2000 to 1.20001, if you notice the fourth decimal place, 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth decimal place moved one decimal, then that 0.0001 USD rise in value is 1 pip. Isang pip po yan. Right? That is what you call the movement, isang pip. A pip is usually the last decimal place of a price quote. Okay? So I hope that's understandable. What is a pip? Yan po yan. So here, makita nyo po yung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 decimal places. Right? So kung eto, 0.00002, that's 2 pips. Then 8 pips po pag ito yung gumalaw. Isang pang fourth pala. Sorry, fourth decimal place. Ang fourth decimal place, that's 8 pips. Right? Yung pang fifth naman, pipet na ang tawag dyan. Napakaliit na yan. Pipet. Ang cute nga eh, di ba? Pipet. Pero 0.2 pips na yan dyan. So, when this reaches 10, this will move to 9, then this will become 0. That's 1 pip that moved. Okay? So, pips. Pag ito ang gumalaw, yung pangatlo, then that's automatically 30 pips. So, hindi nyo na, para mas madali tingnan. Pag ito yung third decimal place ang gumalaw, then that's 30 pips. Pag naging 4 ito, that just means it moved another 10 pips. So, that's 40 pips. 10 pips, it moved 10 pips. Okay? Pag naging 4 yan. Kasi isang 10 pips yung ginalaw niya. So, if this one moved 1.16, mag naging 1.6 ito, this is now, this is 500 pips, right? So, pag naging 6 yan, it moved 100 pips, maging 600 pips yan. Okay? This is 1,000 pips and then this is 10,000 pips. Okay? So, this is how you, paano mas mabilis magbasa ng pips sa Forex. Right? It takes getting used to, pero if you look at the numbers often, then you will be able to, masasanay rin kayo dito. Okay? On reading the pips. But hopefully, this will help you. Pwede kayo mag-screenshot if you want to. Okay, so just replay the video. Now, how do you, may exercise tayo ng konti. This is Forex already. So, kahapon, lesson natin ito kahapon, di ba? USD CAD is 1.0200. How do you read this? Right? I'll give you 5 seconds. Try it yourself. So, this is what it means. Lesson natin kahapon. Yung left side is 1 USD. So, this is the base currency. So, 1 USD is equal to 1.02 Canadian dollars. That is how you read Forex currency. So, for example, here, meron tayong chart kanina. Right now, ang selling ni Euro USD is 1.1167. Okay, so if you read this, that means 1 euro is equal to 1.11 USD. Okay? 1167 USD. 1 euro is equal to 1.1167 USD. And you know na mas malaki si USD, si euro kaysa sa USD, di ba? So, for 1 euro is 1.1167 na USD. So, that's how you read Forex currencies. Okay? So, for example, another example, let's go to USD CAD. Okay, so USD CAD, sorry, hindi nag-load. USD CAD. Okay, USD CAD. So, here, USD CAD is 1.3355. So, how do you read this? So, 1 US dollar, yung pinakauna, left side sa pair, 1 US dollar is equal to 1.33 Canadian dollars. Mas malaki si USD CAD compare kay Canadian dollars. Okay? So, that's how you read currency. So, here, etong example na ito, how you read this is 1 US dollar is equal to 1.02 Canadian dollar. Example lang po ito. Okay? So, that's how you read Forex currencies. Next, lastly, sa slide natin is major and minor currencies. Alright. So, kung may ka-date kayo, dapat alam nyo to para mag-sound naman kayong smart. I trade Forex. Oy, ito yung mga major currencies. Ito yung mga sexy na mga currencies. Marami pong currencies na makikita ninyo, diba? But these are the 8 most frequently traded currencies. For your information, it's USD, US dollars, Euro, and then there's the Japan yen, and then there's the Great Britain pound, British pound, CHF is Swiss francs, Canadian dollars, New Zealand dollars, and AUD Australian dollars. Those are the 8 current major, these currencies are called the major currencies. And these are the most liquid, pinakamagandang i-trade kasi maraming bumibili at nagbebenta. So, very liquid. Hindi kayo mahihirapan sa pagbenta, hindi kayo mahihirapan sa pagbili. Okay? And the most enticing to trade kasi very liquid nga di ba? Money is flowing in these kinds of currencies. So, these are the currencies best to trade. And you can trade it in here sa eToro. If you go to your eToro account and go to trade markets right here, trade markets, punta kayo sa currencies, makikita nyo po ang major currencies there. Euro USD, GBP USD, New Zealand USD, marami pang ibang pairs dyan. But the major currencies ang makikita nyo, Euro, Swiss francs, Euro, JPY, may maraming pairs po yan. Andito pa si JPY, AUD, JPY. So, ang daming, may Hong Kong dollars pa dito, but Hong Kong dollars is not considered as a major currency. So, but you can trade that also if you want to. Okay? So, you can do that. But those are the major currencies pinakita ko po sa inyo kanina. Ang dami pong currencies pwede nyo i-trade dito. There are 47 in eToro you can trade. Okay? Major pairs, ito yung pinaka-usual na pairs is Euro USD, GBP USD, NZD USD. Ito pong 8 na ito. ang pinaka usual na pairs ito, major pairs na ito. Okay? So, and I think that's all the basics that you need to trade forex. Ang susunod nyo pong kailangan matutunan sa forex is how to day trade, which is I have a webinar about that. If you create an eToro account using my link, andyan po yung link sa video description, yung link ko. If you use that link, then you can register to the webinar. You'll gain access to the day trading webinar. So, combination na po ito yung mga tinuturo ko sa inyo. This is for free. Yung basics ng forex for free. If you want to know how to day trade, then join the webinar also. So, you can learn how to day trade. Ang kulang na lang, you already have knowledge on how to day trade. Another kulang ninyo is the fundamentals on these currencies. Fundamentals meaning the things that you need to consider that affects the price movement of a currency. Okay? So that involves news, right? Yung especially economic news ng isang country. Most probably one of these days I'm gonna invite a forex trader talaga, yung professional forex trader talaga to for a webinar. Okay? And it's gonna be for free. As usual, for free po yan. So that we will know the iba-iba kasi what are the major news that you need to look at, mga updates that you need to look at that will help you on your fundamentals in trading forex. Ano yung aabangan ninyo kung maganda ba yung takbo na economy ng country. So, ano yung titingnan yung news? We'll have a webinar about that in the future. Most probably next month. I'll do my best to find one for you guys. Okay? And then, after that, experience na lang. Right? You will not be a good forex trader overnight since napanood nyo lang yung mga episodes ko, yung webinar about day trading, yung webinar about fundamentals. Hindi kayo magiging magaling na trader kaagad after this. The next grueling part is the experience, right? Kami noon, wala po kaming ganitong mga webinars or ganitong mga videos. So, part of our learning curve is not just the experience in trading, pero we have to learn the basics also on our own. Kami na po nagre-research, etc. Here, you have us now to teach you the basics, everything, so that will cut your learning curve. Ang susunod nyo lang experience talaga to complete your learning curve is the amount, your emotions, your mastering emotions, magkano yung pera lalagay nyo. Emotions is involved in that. So that's the learning curve you need to hit, and we cannot teach that. Okay? There is no teacher out there that can teach you that, but you will learn that through if you have to, by trading by yourself. So you have to go through that also, and it's gonna be a painful learning curve. You will lose money along the way, but it's necessary investment. I call that investments. Parang enrollment fees nyo yan, yung mga mawawalan yung pera. But that's necessary for you to mature as a trader. But once you do a breakthrough and you break through that learning curve, grabe ang earnings sa forex. Okay, grabe ang earnings dito. Kahit na isang oras lang kayo mag-trade, pwede na kayong quota sa isang buwan ninyong trabaho in just 1 hour of sitting down. It can happen here in forex. Okay? But please understand and respect the learning curve. Those are the things you need to understand before you trade forex. I will go to the comments section now, and let's see if you have any questions so that we can finish the episode today. Joyce, ayan. Ed Siervo Jr. Sir, pag time po, pwede po explain trailing stop loss. I already wrote that down. Trailing stop loss. Okay. Sulat ko lang ha. Trailing stop. Para sa future episodes natin, stop loss. Trailing stop loss. Para hindi ko makalimutan, pag-usapan natin yan. Michael Chan, suggestion po, sana dagdag sila ng option in percentage. Currently, amount and rate lang. Yeah, amount and rate. You have to do the math na lang for the meantime. This is for the take profits. Ito yung sinasabi ni Michael Chan. Sana dagdagan nila instead of just currently amount and rate pa din percentage. Okay. Michael Chan, Joyce, close na po position kapag TP. Yes, the entire amount is gonna be closed. Ambrosio De Fontorum, Coach, any news about crypto? ng China? Thanks po. Wala pa po eh. I'll try to research about this, okay? About crypto ng China. I will want to research about it first before I want to talk about it to you guys. Joyce Mantiga, sir, kung mag-copy ako sa iyo, adding $100 monthly, pwede po ba o mag-day trading at the same time with a small amount para matuto ako sa trading? Yes, that's the beauty about eToro. You can copy trade people on the side, and then if you have extra funds na hindi nyo ginamit for copy trading, then you can use that to trade on your own. Okay? So I want you to do that. You have to, as much as possible, copy trade first and then use the virtual funds to practice trade on your own. And then if ever confident na kayo sa virtual funds, then try to use money na, real money in trading positions, so you will slowly get there. Okay? So you can do that. Joyce Mantiga, hindi po ba magalaw ang pera ko sa copy trading kapag bumagsak ang trades ko? Thank you po. Hindi po. Hindi po gagalaw yan kasi allotted na yan doon eh. So it's once you copy trade, the money that you use for copy trading is gonna be separated from the available balance. Hindi na siya under sa available balance na pwede mo i-trade. Okay, for example, you have $1,000 and then $600 ginamit mo for copy trading. So ang available balance mo na lang is $400. Okay? Now, yung $400 lang ang pwede mong i-trade on your own. Yung $600, hindi mo makukuha yon, hindi mo magagalaw yon unless i-close mo yung copy trading. Okay, that's to answer Joyce's question. Nico Managa, good morning coach. Tanong lang po, ano ang pinakamagandang time frame na gamitin sa forex trading? Right, so I have a day trading webinar, mas ma-explain ko doon, but we use multiple time frames, not just one time frame. Pinakamaganda to enter is the 5-minute time frame, but you have to look at the 4-hour time frame and the daily time frame to check the overall trend before you check the lower time frames. So please join the webinar para mas maintindihan nyo po how we use the time frames. Ambrosio de Fontorum, coach, pag nag-invest po pa, may charge pa rin sa overnight fees. If you're into stock market, alright, so stock market, if you trade stocks instead, let me show this to you. Trade markets, and then let's go to stocks. Right, invest in, sinasabi mo what you mean invest. Is it for stocks? So for example, let's try sino ba ang kilala nyo dito na companies? Financial, healthcare, basic materials. Let's go for Apple na lang, AAPL. Okay, Apple. So if I want to trade Apple and buy and use times 1 leverage, you'll see here kahit na $9,000 ay lalagay ko, there is no daily fees as long as you do not leverage, because you are not borrowing money sa stocks kasi you are buying stocks, 'di ba? There is no borrowing involved. And if you don't use leverage, meaning wala kang hinihiram na pera sa broker, then walang fees yan. So there's no overnight fees for long-term investing sa eToro. Do not use leverage in long-term investing. Basically, if you're for long-term investments, you do not use leverage, diba? So if you don't use leverage, wala pong daily fees yan. Ed Sierra, sir, familiar po ba kayo kung kailan ang high volatility ng different currency pairs? That I do not know. Usually, ang pinaka-high volatility ng mga pairs when we were trading before is pag may news na lumalabas. Okay, pag may news na lumalabas, it will cause spikes sa volatility. So that's a very good time to trade. Pero hindi po kasi hindi po kasi constant anong oras lumalabas ang news, alright? May mga news na bigla-bigla lang lumalabas, may mga news na constant naman. So you can choose that. Alright, I haven't prepared that one, but that's a very good question. That's something that we will talk about on our future webinar with Forex. Michael Sarmiento, thanks Sir Lord, you're welcome. Nigel, gift art souvenir wristwatch. Sir, till now, wala po pong confirmation sa email. Don't worry, na-emailan ko na ang first half kahapon yun yung mga maagang nag-enroll. Yung mga nag-enroll na bago lang, most probably last week lang. Wala pa kayo natatanggap. Today nyo po matatanggap. Pasensya na. Ang dami. I wasn't expecting 400 registrants. Isa-isa po namin sinasenda ng email yan. Mary Scanavida, sir, ala pa rin po ako ang email na tanggap. So, please expect an email today. Joyce Bantigue, sir, sa currencies, if not sa peso, say Canadian dollars or GBP, i-convert ba yon into dollar yung profit? Sensya na, nalito ako. Yes, that will be converted into US dollars pag na-close mo na yung position mo. Okay? Ninyo Sebastian, Orense, sir, ako din, walang pang email confirmation. No worry, please expect an email today. Ambrosio de Fontorum, yes po, sa food and drinks. Right, sa food and drinks, wala pong overnight fees yan kasi hindi leverage yung positions. Pem Prakash, sir, can you tell me what is exactly this price action is? Is it the zone analysis or candlestick analysis or indicator something else? Sir, can you tell me what is exactly this price action is? What is price action you mean? Okay, is this the zone analysis or candlestick analysis or indicators or something else? Okay, price action. Basically, what you see, even if you're looking at candlesticks, this is still called the price action, right? Right here, so the candlesticks are red. It's the trend is going down. The price action is going down. So there is short-term price action. So if you're looking at the short term, so look at the price action here on the candlesticks. Let me just remove my previous drawings. Right, let me remove the volume so that you can see. So if you notice here at the bottom side of the chart, the short-term price action is the buying is going higher and higher. So the price action for this short-term time frame is going up. So if you're into price action trading, then you will be trading this one. If ever you follow this trend, this is your buy because the price action is going up. You can use that price action. Basically, it's the movement. It's the movement of the buying and the selling of the people. That's the price action, right? It's in the long run it creates patterns, etc. So that's what price action is. You will see where the buying and where the selling is, where people is doing it. The selling is here and it's on the downtrend, but this time selling started on a higher price, and then the buying is going on a higher price. So the entire price action created a symmetrical triangle and it's on a breakout. So price action is good. So price action buying is here, and then if you use price action buying, then this will be your buying area right here. Okay, so that's to answer Prem Prakash. Right, it's already 9:28. That's all the time that we have for today. Bukas, I have a list already of your requests that you want to talk about. So, we are gonna be talking about one of those in the future. Pipili po ako ng magandang topic na tinanong nyo po. So, we can discuss about it in the daily grind. So, hopefully, the past 2 episodes about Forex has been very educational for you guys. If you want to learn more, please post it in the comments or send me a message. I'll do my best to answer you guys. That's it for today. And as always, let's get rich together. Bye, everyone.